In other news, the South Korean currency has regained some ground today against the US dollar following related measures by relevant authorities to stabilize the foreign exchange market. Our economics correspondent Park Jun-han has details.
Foreign exchange rate bodies here have announced that action would be taken to stabilize the country's FX market. The Ministry of Economy and Finance and the Bank of Korea said in a joint release on Wednesday that a weak Korean won was not desirable, and the government's commitment to addressing this would be seen soon. Following the announcement, the US dollar plunged by 33.81 from Tuesday's close to below 1,451 on Wednesday. The exchange rate had closed above 1,481 on Monday and Tuesday for the first time since the March 2009 global financial crisis. On Wednesday morning, the Ministry of Economy and Finance announced tax incentives to counter the recent weakness of the won against major currencies. The plan was introduced to revitalize the domestic stock market by bringing back retail investors who have been buying overseas shares. Under the Reshoring Investment Account, or RIA, the government will offer a temporary 20% capital gains tax exemption on proceeds of overseas stock sales after the standard deduction. To be eligible, individual investors have to sell their foreign shares held as of December 23rd, convert the proceeds into Korean won, and reinvest them in domestic equities for at least 1 year. The ministry said the specific figures for the tax benefits will be finalized after further review. In a separate meeting, Deputy Finance Minister for International Affairs Choi Ji-young warned market participants to be mindful that expectations of further depreciation of the won could lead to unfavorable outcomes. The government expects Wednesday's plan to redirect part of the end of the third quarter value of retail overseas holdings, totaling $161 billion, back into domestic markets, easing concerns over the won's weakness while strengthening support for the benchmark Kospi, which is up 71% to date this year. Park Jun-han, Arirang News.